Hi all, and welcome to the stream. And if you're watching on YouTube, hi all, and welcome to the video. Yes, we're here, we're live. We're back on, well, we're in Shadowlands. I was going to say Rubicar, but technically not on Rubicar. There we are. So it's another great giveaway tonight. So I've already reset, so giveaway open. Dun dun dun. Let's go to the live screen. There we go. Live screen engaged. Alright, let's get back to Rubicar. Let's get some buffs. Luke, please, with the pound sign. Oh, it's the other one. There we go. Your entry has been recorded. Right, okay. Hopefully everything's running okay. I'm broadcasting out at 1440 with transcoding. Yay. Right, I need to do a tiny bit of social mediaing. Not that it really makes a big difference, but we'll do it anyway. Okay. I was going to stream Wednesday and Friday, but there was overtime for work, so I did the overtime. Sorry. Christmas is coming and all that. So yeah, is what it is. It's nearer than you think, you see. All right, let's get this in here. And let's get... Yeah, I should have done this first, but oh well. Let's get that. There we go. Post that. Do. That's that there. Copy the whole thing. There we go. And then I'll put it on my Discord at least. Right. There we go. I think that's enough social mediaing. Pretty much. Yeah, that's enough social media. Right. Okay. Enough faffing around. Right, what are we doing? I want to get buffs. I need buffs. That's what I need. Yes, I do. Right, okay. Singapore, welcome to the stream. Good evening. It's still 20 degrees C outside in Sweden, of all places. Yeah, I know. Well, your sun is shining for longer, isn't it? Or something. I don't know. It's cooled down in the UK somewhat. What temperature does it think it is now? Feels cooler. It's bearable. You can actually get to sleep now. 17 degrees centigrade. A bit better. Not a lot better, but a bit better. Well, they get shorter in the next month, but right now, aren't they longer still? September? I mean, is it dark yet in Sweden? Dropping 5 minutes-ish a day. Oh, right, okay. I know they get much longer in the north, don't they? That's like a thing. And while we're here, let's check on Stella Barnes. Nope, no buff for you. Let's get that HUD in. Singapore, visiting Stockholm again next week. Hoping you got good weather then. Yep. Lapinot, welcome to the stream. A new follower? I think it is. Welcome on in if you are. Let me know if the stream is stuttering or anything of the kind, because I am streaming at 1440p still. Still in the testing phases. Seems okay though, so yeah, not to worry. So I've not done much. I played a bit of Starfield this week. Played a lot of Starfield while I was on holiday. Not gonna lie, it's a great game. Is it like, oh my god, the best thing ever? Nah, no. But it is very good. If you like BSG games, if you like Bethesda games, chat is even faster than it used to be. Yeah, it's about where I kind of thought it would be. And yeah, there's some issues, but the thing with the Bethesda games is they just get modded so quickly that you just sort of fix all the things you don't like and call it done. What am I? No, I want to tile %T help. Yeah, I want to wangle, and I want to cast a pet. Right, let's have a look. Which pet do I want? Is it this one? Or is it that one? It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Right, okay. $218, that's better. Right, okay, so we've got that. Bellamorte. Again. Yeah, had Bellamorte for quite a while now. So when you say chat is faster, do you mean Twitch chat is faster? Sync to the stream is way faster. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it was a bit slow last time, wasn't it? I remember realising that. I was trying to help someone. I was saying, just yeah, and I had to keep waiting for them to hear what I was saying directly because they were listening to what I was saying on the stream. Got those. Right, so what have we got here? We've got Freelancers Inc., 2 normal dailies. Return to Warden Stains. Ah, well that's going to make it quick. Is there any point getting RRFE then if we're not going to be doing a prison? Probably not, you know. Yeah, Streamlabs updated when I started it up, so hopefully everything's okay. It kind of lost a couple of settings. It always seems to whenever it's updated, but then it sort of fixed itself, and now it seems, you know, kind of okay again. Yeah, so good stuff. What I like is when you export the 1440p video over to YouTube, you get a much better, you know, video on demand over on YouTube. Because I felt like some of the videos you know, they become pixelated and whatnot because it was out of bandwidth, but they don't now, so, or they do it less so. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Probiotic has reached enlightenment. Congratulations. Someone hit 220. Giveaway is on. Yes. Hashtag loot please for your chance to win a grace. I mean, I was at work this morning as usual. I was kind of busy Friday night, so with some overtime and such. And then as soon as I finished, I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed because I'm up in like 5 hours because I've got work again. So yeah, that kind of put paid to that one, unfortunately. Zanroll with a loot please, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. Another dead prisoner. I'll take the green. There we go. Goodbye. Yeah, and last time we were doing daily missions and then got sidetracked with help a brother out, you know? There we are. Ended up doing, I don't know, like... not all, but a lot of the Adonis quest, just to help someone get through it. So I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Playing for a job, yep. Straightforward, please. Let's go. Goodbye. What's he giving me? Scooplet Outbreak. Oh, I've not had that on this character yet. It's interesting. Okay. We'll hand in the Elite Daily that we didn't hand in last time. Reward now, please. Goodbye. There we go. So we've got that done. Freelancers Inc. Complete 1 normal daily. Yeah, so it's an in-game grace. So in order to receive it, you'll need a paid account with GMI access in order to claim the prize. Otherwise, you can't really do so. Unless someone sponsors you to do it on GMI for you, and yeah, that's not gonna work, you know. Every time you want money, you're gonna have to wait for them to draw it out for you, or, you know, it's not very viable. That's what I'm saying. Singapore with a loot, please. Good luck. Right, so we've got A-pods. Upload map. Yep, same old, same old. Right, okay, so... oh, we'll go via Newland. I was thinking on, I've got the... oh, we'll carry on with this. We'll carry on with this. My ridiculous system doing nothing while playing AO. Oh, my shield has gone. Oh no! Let's get it back. God, this is a long cast, isn't it? There we go, finally. Yeah, so I've been enjoying Starfield. You probably saw me playing it a bit on the, not last stream, maybe stream before that. We did like an Anarchy stream and then followed on with a Starfield stream. I've like completed the main quest and done like New Game Plus, etc. And it's pretty cool, I gotta say. It's an interesting way that they've done the New Game Plus. But do I like, yeah, what I like is you can, like, the one quest, I was just running through one of the cities and a guard randomly said, oh, we got a distress call come in from so-and-so and so, and the guard didn't have a name. He's just a Kia city guard, so it was like generic guard NPC. Says, oh, we got a distress call, but we've got no one who can go and answer it. So I thought, oh yeah, it's just going to be some quick and easy fetch quest. And I was quite close to leveling, so I thought, oh, I'll go and do it. And it was like this 4-hour complicated quest line with tons of factions and stories. I was like amazed. You know, it was just like, wait, what? That's the thing I like about the Bethesda games. That, you know, the quests are all there, but they're not all obvious. So somebody like, what quest is that? You know. So I'm not going to spoil the quest because I haven't seen anybody else talk about it on YouTube or anything. So yeah, but yeah, it was just like, wow, you know, did not expect that. All right, alien pod, prepare to die. Yeah, and the story was like amazeballs, you know? A lot of the faction quests in the game are just superb. You know, they're equal to the main storyline even, you know, if not better in some instances. So if that's your bag, if that's the kind of game you like to play, then yeah. And I do, I'll just meander randomly. There's some issues like I could do with a proper map and things like that, but while I was kind of thinking about that, Bethesda announced, oh, we're going to do that, and we're going to add DLS to it as well. But that, you know, in the future, you know, not tomorrow kind of thing. I was like, okay. Alright, run away before the boom. God. Ground shake much? Quickest I've ever done this mission is on NT. Because their nukes just go straight through the reflect. So yeah, good game. I'd give it like a high 8 to 9 out of 10. But because of its modability, I think eventually it'll be like an easy 10 once, you know, all the cool mods are in. But you can't sort of score the game on as in its own right in the same way as you can as a fully modded out game. Like my Skyrim's like 800 mods or something. And that's not even considered heavily modded by today's standards. You know, it just looks like a different game. Combat's different, the skill system's different, the crafting's different, the menus are different. You know, there's not much original game left, you know. We're away, come on. So that's the two of them. Return to the alien handler. We will. Let's take the quick beacon there. It's less, I will say it's actually quite a bit less buggy than Skyrim and Fallout 4 were when they released. And I'm glad they didn't, they've gone back to their roots with the dialogue options and stuff rather than I hated the dialogue in Fallout 4. No disrespect to the voice actor who voiced the protagonist. They did their job and they did it damn well. It's just that the way they did it, you know, like the answers were yes but sarcastic, no, yes but really stupid. You know, there was no nothing in between, you know. Whereas the dialogue in Starfield is more like Fallout 3 and Oblivion and Morrowind, where, you know, you kind of go, well, what exactly are you asking me to do? And you get, oh, and they're a bit evasive, and you go, well, you're being evasive, and I'm not going to do it unless you tell me. Okay, well, it's actually this, you know. So there's a lot more going on with it, you know. It's kind of cool in that respect. Want to fix a grid, really, don't we, for this next one? A-pods. Lady Sky Cannon, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. How the devil are you? And a loot, please, from Lady Sky Cannon. Good luck. And Ungfreak has gifted a tier 1 sub to Lady Sky Cannon. Thank you very much for the gifted sub. Remember, if you received a gifted sub, remember to thank the person that gifted it to you. Alright, let's go to Newland. See if we can do the run to the grid in time. Maybe we can. Yeah, and how does Starfield run on my PC? Well, it's a bit of a rig, you know? It's a bit of a rig. So, yeah, it runs fine. But you would bloody well hope so. Oh, Starfield. Yeah, it does have as much replayability. There's enough faction quest choices to make a massive difference. To your character's play style, the companions you choose, the decisions you make, and it's got all that kind of replayability to it. I can think of about 4 different ways to play it, no problem, you know, without really not doing anything else. I mean, I've literally played through the main story almost twice now, so. Right, let's get ready to run. Let's go. Will we make it before the thing times out? I don't know. Just. I need to put the chat filters in again. Alright, where am I going? 9R. Okay. Is it Deep Artery Valley? I've forgotten. It is. Fluff. Fell off. I've gone down. Right, Deep Artery Valley, right. Callie, be proud of me, I left. Right? Well, good for you if that's what you wanted to do. I left because I just got fed up of what it's turned into. I talked about it last week and I don't really want to sort of repeat it. I miss it. I miss the people that are, you know, adults on there. Who have fun and interesting conversations. I miss them. I miss chatting with them every day. But the environment that's kind of developed on that server is just horrible. And you can stand in a room full of screaming kids for so long and then you just want to get out of there. And that's literally what it is. You know. Combacken. How alive is the game? It's still hanging in there. I wouldn't say it was busy. It kind of had like a bit of a peak around 2020 during the lockdown and stuff. A lot of people came back and started playing again. A lot of them hung around for quite a while, but I would say a few of them have, you know, kind of slowly sort of like drifted off again. So yeah, it's back to fairly quiet. Yeah, it's just bickering. He did this, he did that, and it's just, oh, get over yourselves, you know. And it's just not, it's just not moderated heavily enough. You know, crap like that goes on for days before anybody like does anything about it. So it just ends up like this. All you see is this incessant kiddie match screaming, and it's just, You know, and to them, it's the biggest, most important thing in the world about who stole whose lollipop. And I'm just like, can't be arsed listening to all that BS. I'm sorry, I just can't. And it's very toxic as well. And instead of getting rid of these toxic sort of entities on there, they just let them carry on. And yeah, I mean, the end result is people just go, oh, I've had enough of this noise. It's like you can go to the best restaurant in the world, but if the table next to you is just a bunch of arseholes, then you don't want to be there, do you? Simple as that, you know. I mean, it's a Discord server. It's been around for, what, 5 years, maybe? You know, I've been making videos and all the rest of it longer than that. So to me, it's like it's come and it's gone. You know, it's had its time for me. Unless they, you know, decide they're going to actually moderate it properly. There's not much you can do. You know, there's not a lot to say, really. Good evening. Is this the Office AO Discord server? No, this is the Grown-Ups AO Discord server. Where if you act like a bit of a dick, then you'll just get banned instantly. Because obviously, it's my channel, it's my chat, and if you come on and talk a load of crap, then you can go bye-bye. As simple as that. It's like, carry on making a fool of yourself somewhere else. Don't do it here. Goodbye. You know, simple. I don't want drama on my streams, and I won't have drama on my streams. You know, because they're mine. It's up to me. Right, let's go and hand this in, and that should complete the freelancers, I think. Because we didn't actually do it last time, did we? Oh, it's still... Yeah, complete one. Oh, yeah, I was talking about that. Yeah, Lady Skycannon's just said that, you know, they've left it as well. Unfortunately, what's going to, I think, ultimately happen is the less regular people they've got on the server, like the more people that leave, the more quickly others will leave, because the percentage of, you know, toxic people there will catch up to the percentage of regular people there, and the regular people go, oh, I don't like this, and they start leaving, and suddenly the whole server just ends up by default just becoming a complete cesspit. And it's a very sad thing, and it could be so easily remedied by just moderation. Also, your beard has become huge. I'm envious. Would love a Gandalf beard like that. Yeah, it's the kind of Gandalf territory now. It's just grown, that's all. Genetics. You know, I don't do anything special, just let it grow. Will there be any events? No. Arc is no more, I'm afraid. Yeah, Funcom shut down all the volunteer programs across the whole company. So Arc are where volunteers. So without any Arcs, there's no events. Sorry. Which is a big shame, because people looked forward to them. People had fun with them. You know, it wasn't just the XP and everything else. It was like they were a good time. You know, really good fun. And yes, I died a lot, but you know, people want drama, just read .NET. Oh, I just mute PvP on .NET. 50%, like 90% less drama that way. Can't remember how you do it, but you can mute certain channels on there. So I just mute those, and then the drama, you know, drama away spray just by doing that. And then occasionally, you know, it bleeds over, but the thing is, before, trying to think now, yeah, before, when Arc was still Arc, they had moderation, or some moderation powers on the Discord, and they were effectively moderating it. So when people broke the rules and posted clips of people and tried to raise some huge campaign against them, they would say, no, you can't do that. That's against the rules. And they just delete all the material they posted and tell them if they did it another time, that was it. They were gone. But nobody's doing that anymore. You know, so... Yeah, I don't give a flying fluff about PvP. I quit PvP for the same reason I quit the AO Discord, for all the same reasons. And coupled with that, the amount of cheating and exploiting that was going on, even 10 years or more ago, it's not gotten better. That much is evident. If anything worse, as computers have got more powerful, people can run ridiculous 36-man boxes to take out a tower field in seconds, which is just, come on, Funcom, do something. Pull your finger out your butt and bloody protect your IP, because they are actively damaging it, doing that. It's like, but they just don't seem to see it. It's weird. And it is just, it's like the trouble is, they are very much in the minority, but they're so toxic. And half of it is they don't realise that they're toxic. They think what they're doing is perfectly okay and acceptable. They're like just a massive bunch of Karens. Sorry, anyone who's actually called Karen and happens to be a perfectly nice person. But you know the meme about Karens? This is what they're like. And... it's just... oh, please. Most people who box PVM, player versus mob, etc., are doing so in instanced places, not affecting anybody, helping people out, and generally, being a positive for the game. No one has a problem with them. It's using it in PvP though. It's just, come on. Funcom got rid of follow in PvP to try and make it harder for what boxing was at the time, when people were still using in-game chat commands to run a box, and now it's all done on third-party software. Multicasting to different accounts, etc., in complete synchronicity. Yeah, they're completely synced. That's why they call it syncing now. But you can kind of tell the way that 6 characters move as one homogeneous blob, Oh, that's not my proper XP buff. Right. Where did I put the XP cans? I used them all? Couldn't have done. I bet they're in the bank or something. Let's go have a look. Yeah, the 2010 AO was probably a better time. There was less of this cheating and whatnot. I mean, if you use a 36-man box to PvP with against like a team of defenders, you're just a jackass. You are, and you know it. Right, let's do this the quick way. Inventory. Nano can. Premium experience boost. Bag number 3 in the bank. Okay. Where's bag number 3 in the bank? Oh, there we are. Smart backpack. Yeah, I miss the, I miss the early days of AO, I really do. Back then it was pretty difficult to run more than just one client anyway. Most PCs at the time would, struggle to do it. Running 6 was like, forget it. You'd need more than one computer in order for it to work, So it was a very different thing back then to what it is now. Let's see if we can get a Doja in Inferno. Yeah, a very different animal to today. But there we are, it is what it is. So, yeah. And not a lot I can add to the AO Discord thing is it lacks any real, it lacks any perceptible moderation, and therefore it's just turned into a cesspit, unfortunately. And the powers that be do not seem to care. Which is probably the biggest sort of smack in the mouth. But hey. Come on, Sunfish Logie. Oh, he's nerfed my inits. And on that one. Oh no, I got a bloody thing. Cold lizard, stupid big mesh annoyance. Oh, and he killed my heal pack. Because of course you did. Oh. Keeper is almost complete. Glad to hear it. Nope, nothing on that one. I hate that they can debuff me with the amount of nano resist we've got. It's like, really? You know what I mean? You may need more nano resist. More? More? Yeah, we got what? 1800 and yeah, still manages to debuff you. I think it's just the resist on the nano that they use is just so... Yay! Got a Doja nice and quick. Nano resist been broken for ages. Feels like it, yeah. Right, so we got the Doja in less than 4 minutes. That's not bad. How do I know it's less than 4 minutes? Well, the timer on my beacon. That silly thing stopped chasing me yet. We shall head back and hand in Doja. Yeah, certain debuffs that mobs have really ridiculous nano resist percentages on them, so you just end up like, it doesn't matter how much, you've got to have like nearly 3k nano resist before you're actually resisting them, which is a bit kind of silly, but yeah. Does the animation but fails. What am I doing? Just click it. There we go. Finally. Yeah, I miss the events a lot. I miss the fun. They were, yes, I died like, I don't know, 20, 30 times, possibly more. But they were just so much fun. You know, that's what I miss. And like seeing everybody all come together, and yeah, there was lag, and yeah, the server couldn't handle it, but you know, it kind of like, it did bring everyone together. And it was fun, and people got XP and alien levels, and yeah, it was just good. Gone the wrong way. So it is a shame they're no more, but without Ark doing it, you know, it was basically Space Quest. Arks have always been able to do random alien attacks, you know. They need permission for it. They had to get permission from Funcom directly to do it. And Space Quest did, and he said, well, can I make them a bit more interesting, etc. And they were like, well, what are you proposing? And he said this, and I'm going to put, you know, these loot items in there. And they were like, yeah, okay, that's yeah, we're okay with that. He said, I'll put this loot in this zone because it's only really for people that can get to that zone, you know, so on and so forth. So it didn't break anything. It made leveling your alien experience a damn sight easier, I know that. And there's an easy fix for alien XP and how hard it is to get. And that's a simple fix to the LE missions. All you need to do is put a daily's worth of XP as the mission reward, like Inferno. There you go, job done. You fixed it. Just change the mission reward. Get down to the boss room at 100%, kill the boss, groff it. You know, it's really that simple. We got another disco going on or something here. There's a something going on. Yeah, Arid Rift Farm, just doing dailies, just doing the dailies every day was, it will get you there, but it's slow. Whereas if you could do, you know, 2 or 3 LE missions a day with friends, the place would be rammed full of people trying to get teams together to go and do missions. I've lost the heal pet again. No, I've lost my main pet, has just poofed into non-existence. Great. This game, I swear. Perfectly healthy, buffed up pet vanishes. Why? You know, just why? Why would it do that? Oh, you zone too often for it. What the fuck are you talking about? It's like your guns don't fall off when you zone. State has pet. You know, it's pretty simple. Not like complaining will do anything, but hey. Right, put the HUD back in. How's the trader doing? I have to wait until his debuff's gone. Oh, he's got a second debuff now, great. We're queuing up for them now. Yeah, he won't be able to cast the wrangle until his own debuff is gone. He's got 2 debuffs now, great. Yeah, running the sectors before was, yeah, I got to AI 30 simply by making sure I logged in every day and did a daily mission every day. That literally was it. you know, I'd start working on another character, but log the higher level character that wanted to get their XP done. I would log them in, you know, every day without fail and go do the alien daily. Reach, hey Carl, could you invite promote one of my characters on alternate accounts and invite my characters on this account? Yes. Why did it? It's to do with employment law, apparently. You can't have volunteers working for the company receiving company benefits and having a free account to be an ARC, because ARC's got a free account to play the ARC on, and their main account for free broke that law. So they had a similar thing with all their volunteer programs in games, so they just shut them all down. So they were compliant with the law. Because not being compliant with the law would have been a big problem for them. And you get a huge fine, you know. Like in the millions kind of fine, you know, not messing about fine. I think the only companies now that can do that are registered charities, and obviously Funcom's not a registered charity, so. Yeah, the laws changed, and they had to change with it, unfortunate. 10 Cent bought... Oh, for fuck's sake. Someone's jumped in ahead of me. Just as his buff ran out. You just asked for a bloody wrangle on what? Level? Fucking hell, mate. You know what? Fuck it. I'll buff myself, you know. Fucking faster. Go Zoop AO bots. They appear still. Be the same here, won't it? Let's have a look. This is Zoop AO's bot, is it? Fair dues. There we go. We got our wangle. There we go. We got our pet back. 218. That's better. We'll do all that just because the pet suddenly decided it was going to vanish. Follow. Right. Let's see if we manage to keep the pets this time. Yeah, 10 Cent, or however it's pronounced, bought a bunch of shares in Funcom. They don't own it outright. I think they got like less than 50% of the shares, but yeah, they did. They bought it. Everyone goes, oh, it's owned by them now. This is not how these things work. They're a major shareholder. That's it. We will do what you ask, but we're not doing it there. Okay. You might as well just delete the other locations. Nobody ever goes to those locations. Nope. Unless, I don't know, do Omni go to some of those locations? Are they nearer if you're Omni? Twitch Prime Conan got a resurgence. Yeah, I've got no interest in that game. Their Conan games. I tried one of them, one of the first ones they did, and just thought, it's not for me. It was just like a server full of people all trying to be Conan, and you're like, well, you can't all be Conan. It's like not going to work. It's the same way the Matrix game kind of died on its arse. You can't all be Neo. The point of Neo is he's unique, you know. He's a one-off. You can't all be him, but yeah. Yeah, no one does them. It's cave and trial, isn't it? Yeah. There you go, cave. Finally. Alright, let's go. Let's go smash some mobs. See if we can get this level. Maybe. Single player games like that make sense because, you know, you're there on your own playing it, but you get everybody trying to be the same thing, and I don't know, it just doesn't work for me though. I tried the first Conan game, and as soon as I got to the kind of the live open world part of it, everyone's in a loincloth with a big sword and a headband, and it's like, oh, for God's sake. I was there with like completely, yeah, I wasn't, I was like, but I was like the only person not doing that. It was just silly. For that type of game, I prefer the, you know, single player, quest and story driven, lots of exploring type games to sort of play like that. You know, like your Fallouts, your Skyrims, things like that. Good thing with Bethesda games is you can completely ignore the main quest line and still have a great time in the game. You don't have to do it. I think what's good with the Constellation. Yeah, Constellation is part of the main quest line, but yeah, the main storyline in Starfield isn't sort of super urgent. You know, like I think they got it wrong with Fallout 4 and 3. You felt really bad not following it, especially in Fallout 4. Like the worst, you know, if you don't go looking for your kidnapped baby child, you know, you're like the worst parent in the world, aren't you? You know, so yeah. So going off and doing side stuff always felt really like, oh, feel a bit guilty not chasing after this. Whereas in Starfield, you don't. Unintended circle change. What? Siljar Russell with a funny. Let's have a look. I've seen a picture of this. I've not seen it live though. Yeah, the burglar cat. For real. Has someone done that to the cat? It's cool anyway. Oh, the Conan lookalikes were just... I don't know if it's still the same or people are a bit different. There was two types of characters you saw in the first game, and it was Conan clones or everyone trying to make the sexiest female character they could. You know. You got told Bulwark isn't for keepers. Told by someone that doesn't know what they're talking about then. Complete piffle. Desirable by every single class. I've got one on my keeper, Savick has one on her keeper. Everybody who's got a high-end keeper I know uses one. It's not for keepers. I think someone just wanted the loot or something. Just completely ignore whoever said that, because they're talking total rubbish. Bulwark's not for this class. Talking about. Why? Why is it not for keepers? Come on. I'm waiting. Oh, you mean you haven't got one and it's sour grapes? Oh, well, there you go. Just like... Yeah. Bulwark's not for keepers. I think what matters there, Lady Sky Cannon, is don't listen to idiots. Kona MMO had the funniest bug at release where the boob slider was capped by UI, but you could just keep dragging it and fill the entire game world. Sounds like fun. Yeah, Starfield, I think, has already got a posterior mod for one of the companions. Rounder butt or something. I'm like, nothing wrong with her, you know? It's just... Yeah, you know how good My Keeper is. My Keeper uses one because it's the best in slot back armor for like nearly every character build in the game. I mean, might not put one on an NT, but if they had one and they were soloing, they might want it, you know. Where they prefer anything that gave +% nano damage. Mikey, late but made it. Hi Carl, hello everyone. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, same. My Doc's got one because it's got +% heals on it. My Keeper's got one because it's got add all def, it's got massive ACs, HP, yada yada. It's a great piece of armor. It's not for Keepers. It's not for you. So don't listen to BS like that. They either don't know what they're talking about or it's pure sour grapes. It's one of the two. Could even be both, but you know. It is important, a nice bum. Yeah, but that apparently is a mod for one of the companions who doesn't have a particularly... I mean, she got perfectly nice backside, I would say. But some people prefer a rounder one, so they made a mod that just makes her backside a little bit rounder. It's kind of like boob mods, and you know, and I've got nothing against big boobs or boobs of any kind, but you know, it's I just find it funny that you felt the need to actually mod the game to put the buttock size of your choice in. Condemned Bulwark from Title 7 Subway. Yeah, I know what it is. I've got 3 of them on 3 different characters. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Bastion ass. Oh, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I haven't got it on this character. Although, they probably would wear it. It's just an awesome piece of gear. Hang on. Let's see now. Like, those are incredibly popular, you know, Mark of the Bloodless, stuff like that. Right, Condemned Bulwark. It looks nice as well. Give that time to load. Yeah, my Keeper build was like an off-tank build. Oh, come on. Taking forever. think AOI was having a moment. You know. How do you spell it? God. Oh, condemned, yeah, of course, because English makes perfect sense. So there you go. Level from 215, 1200 strength and stamina, 3000 ACs across the board, Adult Def for 100, max health for 2000, max nano for 1000, healing efficiency 5%, nano delta, heal delta, resist. It's a cracking piece of armor. It just is. If you want add-all damage, no, it isn't. But that's if you want to build that way, you know? Because that percent healing means, for Keeper, it means their hots, heal auras and everything else work better. And then the added ACs and everything really, you know, suck down the incoming damage along with everything else. So yeah, they're just really good. Lots of nano-based classes like Eye of the Scion, which offers like 60 to all nano skills instead of, what did you get on here, 50? Or is it, no, is it like 75 Eye of the Scion? Something like that. Anyway, it's quite a bit higher. But yeah, the Title 7 dungeons drop loot for Title 7 characters, you know. That's why people do the raids there. They want the loot as well as the experience of, you know, completing the raid. But yeah, not for Keepers. What the hell are you talking about? Do you even know? If you're going for a crit-based, full-on damage Keeper, maybe a robust backpack would be better in the same slot, but that does not mean it is not for Keepers. That's twaddle. What they mean is, I built my Keeper differently from you, and if you build it differently from me, you're doing it wrong. That's what that is, yeah? Just ignore it. Do you, yeah? Again, with the bomber on the door. Yeah, it's great. I've got a tanky Keeper that can run around solo in half the game. You know, works for me. And I built them as an off tank because we were constantly doing Temple of the Three Winds as well. The Title 7 version of that raid. And off-tanking is a big thing in that, so... Well, don't let it upset you, because the person that said it isn't worth listening to. So, you know, don't worry about a different person being wrong and feeling the need to tell you that they don't know what they're talking about. Cassine! Hello, Captain Carlos. Hello, and welcome to the stream. GTA or Sector 10 is the only true tank armor visual. It is a good visual. Yeah, they're talking twaddle. They don't know what they have no idea what they're talking about. Individual build choices, what's fit for purpose. They've got no idea what they're talking about, so just don't worry about it. Yeah, perfected alien tank visually is really nice. But again, you know, visual style is, again, subjective, so... Wear what you think looks good. Simple as that. You feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Jerry89 has reached enlightenment, and you feel the core of your being shift as the source makes room for a divine presence. Planka has reached enlightenment. I am drunk AF, but I love your looks. Thanks. Mickey with a loot, please. Good luck. Nissan 2020 with a loot, please. Good luck. Bastion for free with a loot, please. Good luck on your entries. We'll be drawing later on. At least I haven't got a mission full of bloody Mortics this time. God, that was annoying. Oh, there we go. There's a party still happening at Newland Lake. Oh well, we'll have to go and check it out. You know, we'll get this mission done first, and then maybe go hang out there. Let's see what the score is. See what's going down. GSP, you're at the Wampa. Oh, nice. So you go on their server, their Discord server, there's none of that, the same BS there is on the official Discord server, because it's moderated. Go on there, talking a load of twaddle, and they'll just tell you to go. So pack it in, or, you know, leave. And you go, oh, you can't make me, and they're like, yeah, we can. Yeet! Goodbye! Simple as that. Yeah, so I miss a lot of the people on the Discord server, but I do not miss all the childish drama on that server. It would be fine, it just needs to be moderated, like I've already said, I don't know how many times, that's all it needs. It just needs proper moderation. You're breaking the rules, you're being a dick, stop it. Would go a long way to fixing the issues on that server. Just get rid of the mouthpieces on there, you know, the people that just can't seem to control themselves. And if one of them is watching this on YouTube later and you don't like it, change what you're doing then. Don't expect me to change what I think of you acting like a bloody 4-year-old. Because it won't happen. you need to act like an adult. You know, employ some self-control. The world does not revolve around you. You're not 4, you know. Can we check if all what? Overall legend. Let's have a look. We're offline right now. Doesn't really say. $2021 seems to be the last update, and then who was the other one? More done. Okay. I'm not sure if the history is the last time they logged in or if it's Something else. There was a president of my way some time ago. There you go. Hello, Carl, says X-Brolly. Gen Z is destroying everything. It's not really Gen Z. There's some people on there who are more than old enough to know better. They're definitely not Gen Z. Or maybe they are, though. When does Gen Z start? It's not even like a generational thing, I don't think. It's just people that act like a foot. You know, you've seen a classroom full of 4-year-olds running riot. Because at that stage in your life, you know, the world kind of revolves around you, so you expect everyone else to treat you that way. The trouble is, when there's a couple of dozen of you in the same room, all expecting to be treated like the only one that matters, things are going to go wrong for you. You know, so yeah, that's the issue. It's a lack of self-control and maturity. You might feel a certain way about things, but there's ways and means of dealing with it. And if you're told that what you're doing is not the way, why are you still doing it? You know, but people still are doing it, and to the point where it's annoying everybody else who just doesn't want to be around it anymore. You know, well, I think it's cultural as well. I think older generations get sucked in by, you know, kind of the modern culture of things as well. I mean, do you remember when people kept physical diaries? If someone got hold of that diary to read what they'd been up to or whatever, they'd be, like, really mortified. Whereas now, it's kind of the reverse. People post what they've been up to on social media, and if they don't get enough attention, they're mortified. You know, it's kind of gone backwards. You know, it's ridiculous to me. Maybe because of my age and my generation, I don't know. You know, you don't walk down the main shopping street where you live with a billboard with all your information on it. I mean, the 1990s weren't like that. People that were into self-promotion and all that were on TV and the radio and in the newspapers. And for the most part, they were just like a bunch of narcissistic arseholes. And still are, but now there's just millions of times more of them on social media who have no particular ability, talent, or anything, but expect people to treat them special, you know, because they think they are. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with thinking you're special. There is something wrong with wanting everyone to treat you differently, like you're better, because ultimately you're not. We all want to be the hero of our own story, yeah? Born in 1990, been following the cult of Marilyn Manson. Oh, the guy copies Alice Cooper, but in the bad way. Yeah, I know what you mean. He's like a new kid on the block to me, because I'm old. But I'm aware of him, yeah, with the fake eye that he stole from Bowie, who actually had a damaged retina and his eye wouldn't close, which is why his eyes always looked odd. Yeah, it doesn't appeal to me because to me it's like a clear manipulation, and not a particularly benign one. The music's good, you know, presentation's good, but yeah, it just feels a bit manufactured to me. It's like, describe one of the best villains in any film or book you've seen. Like Thanos, for example. Great villain. But why is he a great villain? Well, because he almost is like, he kind of makes a point, and you can see from his point of view why he would believe he was right, even though what he's actually suggesting is, with any kind of moral compass, is woefully wrong. But that makes him a sympathetic villain, you see. So that makes him more believable, which makes him a good villain. And when you lack some of that authenticity in somebody, you kind of realise, yeah, it's just a bit of an act, isn't it? You know. The music, yeah, that's entirely subjective. If you like it, you like it. Nothing wrong with that. You know. But the whole image thing is, yeah, I mean, okay. It's like, it's nothing I hadn't seen before, but the thing is, when it's the first time you've seen that, it seems authentic and original. When it's like the fourth and fifth time that you've seen that, you realise, no, you're just kind of it's like the Disney thing, every 7 years you've got a new audience. So that's why musical artists, etc., do it, is because that works. Yeah? He's like Angus Young, who I greatly admire as a musician and performer. But the whole, you know, turning up in a school uniform was because he was that young when he first started playing with the band. He was still in school, so he would turn up like that, and people expected it. So it just became its own thing quite organically. And if anyone else does it, everyone goes, oh, it's Angus Young, isn't it? Because it is genuinely unique and organic. But when you see somebody doing something that's like, yeah, I've seen someone else do that, but they did it 20 years earlier, it doesn't feel quite so kind of original. That's my take, anyway. I'm nothing against Marilyn Manson. I mean, his guitar players. Is it still Johnny Five? He's an amazing guitar player. Love the way he plays. Well, not Johnny Five, John Five, yeah? But yeah, he's like, wow, you know, as a guitar player. My funland is a forest of stick and pine cones. Yeah, there's something about that, isn't there? You go for a walk out somewhere and you find a stick. For some reason, you need to have a stick in your hand, you know? Yeah, that's it. I mean, the music side of it is all right up there. It's just the whole image and the mythos around a famous person is always a bit just it's a little bit dubious for me is all. I just never quite buy into it, you know. Grumpy old cynic, that's all. Doesn't mean you can't enjoy it, you know. I mean, when you read a book and you become absorbed in the story, or when you play a game and become absorbed in that world and that story, or watch a movie and again become absorbed in the story and characters, you know, you're kind of suspending your own belief to enjoy it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's being entertained. It's like bedtime stories, you know. There's nothing wrong with being into it, you know, any more than people dressing up as their favourite character at a Comic-Con type event. Why not? That's what you want to do. If it's good fun and you're sharing that experience with other people who are always doing it, you know. Why not? I mean, look what that attitude has kind of spawned in the form of the 501st and people like that do lots of great stuff for charity and people less fortunate than, you know, most other people. It's brilliant, you know, so there's nothing wrong with it inherently. Real magic with music. Like Penn and Teller have got a band now, have they? Yeah, what's the saying? He's not the Messiah. I should know. I've followed a few. It's a bit like that for me, is all I'm saying. The thing is that it's set up in such a way that the audience will create the illusion for themselves. Because audiences, people, the way people are in a crowd is really different from the way they are as an individual. The mind of a mob is, a child, versus the mind of an individual. But for some reason, people seem to have a kind of hive mind thing in a big enough crowd, where they will act in a way they wouldn't normally act in a crowd. We see it with rioting, we see it with hooliganism, we see it with, a lot of different things. And, for the most part, those are kind of negative things in that, they're harmful. But they don't have to be, We're at 100% of our mission. Let's go and kill Mordeth if we can remember where the hell he is. And as well, I think my musical memory being as old as it is there's a lot of times where you go, oh, this is the new big thing, and I'm listening and I'm going, oh, I've heard all that before. It ain't, basically. What was the comment someone made? They got Paul McCartney, right, one of the original pop stars of the modern age. The original singer-songwriter with John Lennon from the Beatles, written hundreds and hundreds of really fantastic hit songs, as well as, being musically acclaimed, knighted, OBE, the whole thing. Gets up to sing a song with talentless publicist Kane West, or whatever his silly arse's name is. And Kane West fans are going, that guy's going to go huge now, Kane's giving him a platform. And I'm sat there like, you know who that is, you dumbass. I'm not saying, that's what this is, I'm saying, but to me, a lot of the time, I'm like, is he though? Couldn't believe someone actually said that though. I just thought that was funny. Ugh, not enough to ding. Damn it. Not a name can make a song unless it's really good. Yeah, it can though. It can. There's been a lot of trash, regurgitated trash that's re-released to a new audience that hasn't heard it before. And record companies, believe you me, can take the most average singer and make them a superstar with marketing, promotions, image profiling, etc., etc. It's a science. It is a complete science at this point, and they've gotten very good at it. What record companies have done is, right, let's distill a McDonald's burger of music and just keep making that. Cheapest possible thing to make, easiest thing to control, and we just keep serving that to people. That's what they're doing now, essentially. Which is why music, of any era previous to the 2000s, that's why you go back to the 90s and listen to different bands, and they sound hugely different from each other. and the 80s even more so, 70s just the same thing, and so on and so forth. But now a particular genre all sounds homogenous because it is homogenous. It is all produced in exactly the same way with the same plugins in the DAW, etc., etc. It's just, yeah, it's a McDonald's burger, you know, rather than a piece of art. Yay, we got cave again. Come on, let's get this level done. I mean, everyone's heard Creep and gone, oh, what a powerful, masterful song. And I'm like, yeah, but that chord progression and melody isn't original. That's why they got sued. What they did with it was amazing. And what other people did with their version of it is amazing. But it's not a new thing. The interpretation's new, but what it is in fact, you know, has been done before. It's like musical lesson time. I'm not plugging it in properly, but so if you take what are the chords? It's like so it's like start with a 1, so in G, and then, or is it? No, hang on. Go to the major third, the B. Slide up to a C major. Okay, now make it a minor chord. Okay, that's Creep. But it's also like a dozen other songs. It just is. Those chords have just been used so many times in different ways, where the way they're put together, so many bars or whatever on one of the chords versus another song where it's maybe an extra bar on that chord and it gives it a different kind of feel and vibe, but it's basically the same thing. So that's a 1, 3, 4, and then a 6th with the minor 5. The minor 4 chord. So when you hear, I'm not in love, oh no, it's because, it's the same chords as Creep. There's loads of musicologists and other people with music degrees and whatnot and perfect pitch who can hear it immediately. I don't have perfect pitch, but I've got really good relative pitch. And plus I've played for so many years, it's almost the same. I can certainly hear repeated melodies and chord progressions and stuff like that. They stick out a mile because I've learnt thousands of them, literally, playing in bands and stuff, you know, playing covers. Like be working out one song and go, wait a minute, it's the same chords as this song, but just done in a slightly different way. I mean, it's like people always say the same, don't they? Oh, status quo, they just keep releasing the same song. The same progression maybe, but the song, the rhythms and stuff are really quite different. Oh no, we got a Predator mission. I hate Predator missions. The mobs hit too hard. Run away! We'll keep going until we ding, then we're going to do the draw. You actually get a copyright claim for that chord progression, even though it'll be copyrighted by not the original person that wrote it. blues players used it. You know, back in the day, in the 40s and 30s or whatever. Yeah, the blues players were using that progression. And it's immediately recognisable as a certain song depending on how old you are or when you first heard it. For most of the younger generation, it's Creep. For people my generation, it's Not in Love. And for people older than that, it's Yay, Ding. So close. That's why I'm doing it, yeah, right. Heel pet time. Which garden does it come from? Need to figure out what name it is now. Is AOU running up and running again now? AO items. Yay, okay, right. Nanos. MP. Heel pet. What's he called and where is he? Finally. New heel pet. Yay! We've had Bella Morte since what, like 175? Whenever I could first cast him is when I got him. And we've had him ever since, so yeah, kind of, it was time. It was time for an update. Let's have a look. Yeah, Bella Morte. Oh, I think I've had that pet since 150-ish, maybe? Oh, can't look at it. Oh, right, okay. Mortificant the Eternal. Where do you come from? Where'd you come from, Magnificent the Eternal? Inferno Sanctuary. I think I bought this, didn't I? Did I not buy it already? On one of my characters? I went and bought it, hoping to level, and then didn't level. Can't remember. You think it's in Pand also? Well, we're nearly in Pand, so let's nip to Pandemonium and have a look. I think I already bought it from Sanctuary on Callus 2, my 220 Advi. No biggie, they're not that expensive, really. You know, in today's economy, they're like, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some crossover with nanos available in sanctuaries and also in Pand, which you don't need a key for. Go have a look. Oh, you're looking at it. Okay, fair enough. Must have gone past it. Calling of Mortificant the Eternal. There we go. We got it. Right, biomap. Ooh, I've got to up my biomap. Okay. What to? 1466. Have a look. It's only affected by soothing spirits, so I won't blow all the IP in there. Go for... Does it is scale or does it not scale? You know what, sod it. There you go. Biomet and what? Time space, which is nearly maxed anyway. Do some IP spending. So he's the final heal pet, isn't he? Run speed. Thank you. Combat and healing. Yep. Try and repair. Yep. Right, okay. So, Right, there's Savik. Oh no! Savik has died! I'll put this HUD in, see what level he is. Nah, we got a 215 heal pet. Is it one level only, is it? And we got a perk. Okay. Nano Doctorate, can't use. Oh, I can put one in there now. I can go Nano Combat one higher, yeah. Let's remove that. Oh, wait. I got ones I had nowhere else to put them. Ancient Knowledge, yeah. Let's remove that one. And then we're going to put that in Nano Combat. There we go. So another 28. Then we get the new attack. I'm going to go there. Nice. Okay. It doesn't scale. Right. Okay. Because I think I've got Soothing Spirits 10, so it should be pretty effective. Channel Rage, I need another level to get the final Channel Rage, which I think I'll do, or possibly Nano Doctorate. Actually, Channel Rage is going to be more use, I think. So in between, let's put it into Training Seminar, I guess. A bit more XP for now. Yeah, I've got it. Soothing Spirits. I think it said it on the Nano as well. Must not have, all the way up to must have perk Spirits 10, fourth specialization. So yeah, I had that anyway just to make the heal pet efficient. Alright, let's get back to that mission. Oh, you know what? We didn't have Moochums and that running. Probably didn't need to spend the IP anyway. Didn't even look. I'm a numpty. Yeah, now we've got 1863. Oh well. Did I get the cost buff? I didn't. Is that in the Sanctuary as well? I should totally get that. It's not in there, okay. It's an arcade buff. Well, let's just check. What's the cap for Atrox? 45% cost is the cap, isn't it? 50 for Soli and Oppie and 55 for Nanomage is the cost cap. Yeah, I'm over already, so... Oh, put it on the heal pet. Oh, right, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So I need Rubicar for that. Okay. Is it a store one or mission reward or something like that? That I'm looking forward to. Touch of Poison. You know, all the DB quest ones. They'll be good. Somewhere on here. Mokum's neural web interface. Okay. Is that the one you're on about? Let's have a look. Mission reward. Okay, let's check. Nope. Don't seem to have it on any characters. Don't know, when you've played for 20 odd years, you know. Be surprised the stuff you've got in random bags. Alright, let's have a look, see how sensible the prices are. Alright, we'll try for the complete crystal first. Nope. Tainted? Nope. Okay, what about a disc then? No. Haven't got it. It's not available. So never mind. Maybe bliss it. Was it 159? I'll blitz it on a fixer or something. Right. Okay. So I think we've reached the point in the stream, because unfortunately it is going to be a shorter one tonight, because, well, I was up at 6 this morning, so I was tired. Okay, so have you all got your loot pleases in? Because we're going to do the giveaway draw in the next minute. So if you want to be in, remember you do need a paid account with GMI access in order to claim the prize. Other than that, there is no other restriction on it. So if you're wanting a grace, now is your last chance before we draw. Yeah, I'm gonna go and have something to eat, maybe get a couple of hours sleep, and then go pick up Mrs. Callisto from work and be wide awake again, thinking, what bloody day is it? Ugh. Right, is that everybody done? We're going to do the draw then, so good luck everyone. Here we go. Zorox 85 was drawn. Are they available? Are they in the chat? Zorox 85 is in the chat. Congratulations. Respond please with your in-game character. And put a buy order in for a grace for 1 credit on GMI. X-Yule. Okay, get your buy order in and we'll get it done. Stan, you made one before, did you? Okay. Right then. They do time out buy orders. Trust me, I know. Okay, I got 5 minutes left on my personal terminal, so yeah, I wish that counter wasn't, you know, like logged even when you weren't in. It'd be a lot better, but it doesn't. All right, okay. Let's take a look. So there we go, we've got a grace. We click on sell. Ooh, 107 billion. Or order details. Scroll all the way down. Zule is your character, yes? If you could confirm in the Twitch chat, that's your buy order. It is? Okay. And congratulations. Enjoy moving your credits. So the way to get the buy, if you do sell it for the creds, the way to deal with it, if you don't have a personalized market terminal, then you want to go into the grid first. So let's do that. Alright, here we are in the grid, and then you want to go here to the Unicorn Defense Hub. When you materialize there, head east, turn south, and go through this door. Then on this line here, get it onto it as much as you can. You can open the market and the mail terminal at the same time. So when you're withdrawing credits 1 billion at a time, they'll all be appearing over here, so you can create your buy order, retrieve them and put them back without all that annoying running back and forth. So there you go. Damn sight easier. Public information film. It was Vulp who told me that. I had no idea. But yeah, that's an easy way. If you've got a Sunrise apartment, you can do it in the Sunrise apartment as well, because they're next to each other there. But it saves a lot of, back and forth. And you're just looking at, you just stood in the same spot, just moving the creds around. Right, well, thank you all for coming along. It's been good. Thank you for the new follows, some of which happened while I wasn't on, which always surprises me. People following while I'm not actually around. Yeah, what can you say? That's nice. Right, thank you for the gifted subs as well. Raid Lan. Let's have a look. Who's Lan? Are they streaming AO? There's me and there's this. Who's Lan? Update. Okay, update. Oop. Oh, come on. What's going on with this? Right, fine. Click it again. All right, there we go. Landman. Are they talking as well? Or? They're playing an Adonis. No. Yeah, Adonis. Okay, we go raid Landman. Not speak. Okay. And generally, because you've come from a stream where the streamer is talking, me, I try to raid people that do, but okay, the raid's set now anyway, so we'll go say hi, give them a bit of support, tell them to buy a microphone, you know what I mean, etc, etc. Wish them well for streaming some Anarchy online. Oh, just mute that. Right, so once again, thank you all. It's been great. This week coming, should be back to normal. Should be back on Wednesday and Friday, I think. There's no overtime available. So, yeah. All things being equal, I will see you on Wednesday. So, thank you all. Also, 10-week-old baby in the next room. Oh, yeah, that's going to put... Yeah, that makes things a little more difficult. I understand the pain. Right. So, thank you very big, everyone. And I will see you all. It'll be Wednesday this week coming. I should still be streaming, so look forward to seeing you then. Okay, folks. Bye for now.